Buddhism is a major world religion founded by Siddhartha Gautama, also known as the Buddha, in the 6th century BCE in ancient India. The central teachings of Buddhism revolve around the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. Historical background. Life of Siddhartha Gautama. Buddhism traces its roots to Siddhartha Gautama, who was born into a royal family in Lumbini, present-day Nepal, around 563 BCE. He lived a sheltered life but became deeply troubled by the realities of human suffering and the impermanence of life. At the age of 29, he renounced his luxurious lifestyle in search of a solution to the pervasive issues of existence. After years of ascetic practices and meditation, Siddhartha attained enlightenment, becoming the Buddha, meaning the awakened one or the enlightened one. This event is traditionally referred to as the Buddha's enlightenment or awakening and is believed to have occurred under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya. Spread of Buddhism. After attaining enlightenment, the Buddha spent the next several decades traveling and teaching his insights to a diverse range of followers. His teachings, known as the Dharma, emphasized the alleviation of suffering through ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. The spread of Buddhism started in India and extended to various parts of Asia, including Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia, China, Korea, and Japan. Different schools of thought and traditions emerged over time, contributing to the rich tapestry of Buddhist philosophy and practice. Core concepts. Four Noble Truths. 1. Dukkha, suffering. The first noble truth acknowledges the existence of suffering, dukkha, as an inherent part of life. This suffering can manifest in various forms, including physical pain, emotional distress, and the general unsatisfactory nature of existence. 2. Samadaya, origin of suffering. The second noble truth identifies the cause of suffering as craving, tanha, and attachment. The insatiable desires and attachments to worldly things lead to dissatisfaction and suffering. 3. Nirodha, cessation of suffering. The third noble truth offers hope by stating that suffering can be ended. The cessation of craving and attachment leads to the cessation of suffering. 4. Magga, path to the cessation of suffering. The fourth noble truth outlines the Eightfold Path, which provides a systematic guide to ethical and mental development, offering a way to overcome craving and achieve liberation from suffering. Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is a practical guide to ethical and mental development, aiming to cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. It is often presented as three groups. Vistompanna. 1. Right view, samaditthi, understanding the nature of reality, including the Four Noble Truths and the law of cause and effect. 2. Right intention, sammasankappa, cultivating ethical and mental qualities conducive to liberation. Ethical conduct, sila. 3. Right speech, sammavaka, speaking truthfully, kindly, and constructively. 4. Right action, sammakamanta, acting in ways that are non-harmful and morally upright. 5. Right livelihood, samma-ajiva, choosing a livelihood that aligns with ethical principles. Mental discipline, samadhi. 6. Right effort, samavayama, cultivating positive mental states and eliminating negative ones. 7. Right mindfulness, sammasati, developing awareness and attention to the present moment. 8. Right concentration, sammasamadhi, cultivating focused and concentrated states of mind through meditation. 3 marks of existence. 1. Anicca, impermanence. Anicca emphasizes the ever-changing nature of reality. Nothing is permanent, and recognizing impermanence is crucial for understanding the nature of suffering. 2. Dukkha, suffering. As one of the Four Noble Truths, the concept of dukkha underscores the unsatisfactory nature of life, encompassing physical and mental suffering. 3. Anatta, non-self. Anatta challenges the concept of a permanent, unchanging self. According to Buddhism, the notion of a self is an illusion, and understanding this is vital for liberation. Nirvana. Nirvana is the ultimate goal in Buddhism, representing the liberation from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, samsara. It is a state of perfect peace, wisdom, and liberation from suffering. Achieving nirvana involves breaking free from the cycle of craving and attachment. Buddhist practices. Meditation. Meditation plays a central role in Buddhist practice. Mindfulness meditation, vipassana, insight meditation, and concentration meditation are commonly practiced to develop mental clarity, focus, and insight into the nature of the mind. Rituals and devotion. Buddhist traditions incorporate rituals and devotional practices, varying among different schools. Offerings, chanting, and ceremonial acts are common expressions of devotion. Monastic life. Monastic communities, consisting of monks and nuns, are prevalent in Buddhism. Monastic life emphasizes simplicity, celibacy, and the pursuit of enlightenment through dedicated practice. Pilgrimages. Buddhists often undertake pilgrimages to sacred sites associated with the Buddha's life, such as Bodh Gaya, Lumbini, Sarnath, and Kushinagar. These journeys are seen as spiritually enriching experiences. Buddhist schools and traditions. Theravada Buddhism. Theravada, or the teaching of the elders, is considered the oldest surviving branch of Buddhism. It emphasizes the original teachings of the Buddha and focuses on individual liberation through ethical conduct, meditation, and wisdom. Mahayana Buddhism. Mahayana, or the Great Vehicle, emphasizes compassion and the pursuit of enlightenment not only for oneself but for the benefit of all beings. It includes diverse traditions such as Zen, Pure Land, and Tibetan Buddhism. Vajrayana Buddhism. Vajrayana, or the Diamond Vehicle, is a form of Buddhism prevalent in Tibet and neighboring regions. It incorporates esoteric practices, ritualistic ceremonies, and the use of symbolic tools like mandalas. Cultural impact. Art and architecture. Buddhism has significantly influenced art and architecture throughout Asia. Iconic statues, stupas, paintings, and sculptures often depict the Buddha and various bodhisattvas, embodying different virtues. Literature. Buddhist literature includes a vast array of scriptures, sutras, and commentaries. The Tripitaka, or Three Baskets, is a central collection of Theravada scriptures, while Mahayana traditions have their own extensive canons. Mindfulness in the modern world. In contemporary society, mindfulness practices rooted in Buddhism have gained popularity for their therapeutic benefits. Mindfulness-based interventions are used in psychology and healthcare to reduce stress, anxiety, and improve well-being. Challenges and adaptations. Globalization. Buddhism has faced challenges and adaptations as it has spread globally. The encounter with different cultures and worldviews has led to diverse interpretations and expressions of Buddhist teachings. Modernization. In some Buddhist societies, there is a tension between traditional practices and the demands of modernization. The role of women in the Sangha and the integration of technology into Buddhist practices are among the areas experiencing change. Interfaith dialogue. Buddhism has engaged in interfaith dialogue with other religions, fostering understanding and collaboration. Dialogues with Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism, among others, have explored common ground and addressed theological differences. Conclusion. Buddhism, with its profound teachings on the nature of suffering and the path to liberation, has had a profound impact on the spiritual and cultural landscape of the world. From its origins in ancient India to its diverse expressions in contemporary societies, Buddhism continues to offer insights into the human condition and a path towards inner transformation. The richness of Buddhist philosophy and the diversity of its traditions provide a tapestry of wisdom that has resonated with millions of people throughout history. As Buddhism interacts with the challenges and opportunities of the modern world, its timeless principles remain a source of inspiration for those seeking meaning, compassion, and enlightenment.